what is the ELDOA actually doing? Where are we creating all of this space? You're constantly hearing me say, ELDOA creates space for your intravertebrate discs and for your nerve roots. Where is this? Why is this important? The ELDOA is actually creating space right here. So in your spinal column, you have your vertebrae, you have your intravertebrate disc, and then you have more vertebrae, and the pattern goes on all the way up your spine, right? So the pattern goes on. Now, you also have space, a little opening here for what is known as the nerve roots to come out of it, because these nerve roots are part of your central nervous system, which is wrapped in your spinal cord, and they all exit from parts of the spine. So this is why when you have particular pains or you have particular conditions that you want to influence through the ELDOA and through your nerves, we can look at where you're feeling the pain and where you may need to create that space. While the effects of the ELDOA are local and global, when we're talking about looking at where you're feeling the pain or where we're looking to create the space, exactly this, we're talking about the local effects of the ELDOA. And so what happens is we start by creating that tension and grounding the bottom vertebrae of whatever segment that we're working on. And just for ease so you can see it, I'll use the lumbar spine. And so we ground the bottom vertebrae, and essentially we're lifting the top vertebrae in this segment right here. So vertebrae, disc, vertebrae. We would ground the bottom vertebrae. We would lift the top vertebrae, and it's millimeters. But we're just making space for that intravertebrate disc to have a chance to rehydrate. And this is where the water comes in, why it's so important for you to hydrate properly after you do your ELDOA, but also throughout your day, and make drinking water an important part of your daily routine and an important part of the way that you care for your body. Because when you're doing the ELDOA, you're getting all these effects. And the intravertebrate disc has so many functions, too many to go through right now, but it has so many functions and it cannot live up to its full potential if it doesn't have the water that it needs. And it only gets water from the vertebrae body. But anyway, we're not going to get into all of that. But that's essentially what's happening with the ELDOA, and that's why it's absolutely so imperative that everybody experience the ELDOA, because the benefits are not only just muscular skeletal benefits, but you're also influencing your nervous system, your cerebral spinal fluid, you're influencing your fascia. There's so many benefits to the ELDOA that literally your body will take from the ELDOA what your body needs from the ELDOA. And I hope that explains the ELDOA to you. I'd love to see you at a class soon.